Hello everyone, for this tutorial I'd like to demonstrate the buoyant force, which is the formal way of saying the force that causes solid objects to float upwards if they are put in a fluid. Since we remember from a previous tutorial video that fluids have a pressure greater the deeper you go in them, we can assume this is true for when it interacts with solid objects in them too. For example, we can assume that the pressure on the bottom of a solid object is greater than the pressure on the top, owing to the difference in pressure at different heights in the fluid. Because the pressure is greater at the bottom of an object, this will result in a net upward force, and this is called the buoyant force. We can guess that in order for an object to float, the pressure at the bottom of the object will have to be greater than the pressure at the top. So this would logically mean that the object would have to have a lesser weight than the fluid it is immersed in, aka a lower density. I have brought with me a cup of Diet Coke and a pen, and I can feel for myself that the Diet Coke feels heavier or denser than the pen, so I'd expect the pen to float. And indeed, it does. We can also see that the more molecules of a solid that is immersed in the fluid, the more molecules of the fluid it will push away or displace. And the mass of the fluid displaced is exactly equal to the mass of the solid object that displaces it, provided it is fully immersed in the fluid, i.e., all of its molecules displace part of the fluid. In fact, it was the genius of Archimedes of Syracuse during the ancient Greek period to notice this fact, long before we understood the concepts of force or pressure. And he could also realize that gravity caused both the solid and the fluid to go down, so that not only is the mass of the solid equal to the mass of the fluid it displaces, but the weights are equal as well. So stated mathematically, weight of fluid displaced equals weight of object that is displacing the fluid. In the next tutorial video, we will explore another feature of motionless fluids interacting with solids, known as surface tension, and how surface tension allows solid objects that are more denser than the fluid to sit on top of it. Don't forget to subscribe if you found this video informative, and make sure to see other tutorial videos, and follow me on either Facebook or Twitter for more content.